I.S.U.P.K.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord.
Thus says who?
The Lord.
The who?
The Lord.
You understand? This is the Lord talking to us. You understand? Keep reading.
Learn not the way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
The who?
The heathen.
The who?
The heathen.
You understand what I'm saying? Learn not the way of the heathen. These bastards that's running around here tricking you and lying to you and making you do all these lascivious things that we do day to day, in and out, they are lying to you. They're telling you these things and they do not care about you. The Lord said what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Understand something. Learn not the way of the heathen. Learn not to celebrate these holidays. Learn not to celebrate Thanksgiving. Learn not to celebrate Christmas. Learn not to celebrate your birthday. Learn not these things. These are heathen things. This is not of Israel. These are not things that we were taught to do. We learned these by these heathens. Read it from the top.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2.
Take note. Write this down. Go home and read it for yourself. I'm not up here for my help. I'm up here for you, Israel.
Right. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Keep reading.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Don't worry about that. You understand? Don't worry about that. You ain't got to worry about these stars and all of these constellations and all this other BS that they make a big deal out of. That's BS. Don't follow the heathen. You understand what I'm saying? It does you no good because that is not your culture, black man. That is not your culture. You know what I'm saying? Our culture at the end of the day is right here in this book. Let me give you something else that's real heavy. You understand what I'm saying? Drop that. Give me the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21. I'm gonna give y'all something. You know, y'all celebrate. We celebrate these holidays, and we don't know that that is in the Bible and is told that we are not supposed to do it. You understand what I'm saying? We think that it's okay. You understand? We wake up and it's baby boy's birthday. We got to make sure we get him all the gifts. It's Christmas. We got to go broke so we can make sure that the kids have a great Christmas. Everybody finna go out and buy all the PlayStation games, all the Xbox games, and then come to first, you celebrating and broke at the same damn time. That's stupid, man. That's stupid, but check it out. Under the I.S.U.P.K, we gonna get you out of that. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna bring our people back to the truth, and the truth being this. You got that, brother? Read.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21.
Again, write this down. Take note. Read.
I hate.
Whoa. I what?
I hate.
Keep reading.
I despise.
Whoa, whoa. I hate. I despise, right? That's what it says. I hate. He's giving you two words in the same sense to let you know that he does not like something. Understand something. Pay attention. This is real heavy right now because he doesn't just dislike it, he despises it. Who else tells you something and gets so deep into the understanding? Keep reading.
I despise your feast day.
Your what?
Your feast day.
Christmas.
Your feast day.
Thanksgiving.
Your feast day.
First.
Your feast day.
He despises your feast days. He despises your birthday. He despises Thanksgiving. And we go out here and we celebrate it faithfully every year. Understand something. Black dollars make the world go round when it comes to these holidays. You understand? Because we go broke when these holidays come around to make sure these little crumb-grubbing kids of ours are happy. How about the fact that they got lights on? How come they can't be happy with that? How come the fact that they got a roof over their head, they can't be happy with that? No, they got to be happy with going broke. They got to be happy with eating some damn pork. They got to be happy with all of this bull. But the Lord told you what?
I despise.
I'll read it from the top.
SHOW&quot, this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I hate, I despise your feast days.
I despise your feast days. The Lord don't like the fact that you go against him and praise another God. He doesn't like the fact that you go against him and eat unlawful foods and call it good. Keep reading.
SHOW&quot, and I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
You hear that? He ain't trying to smell it. You going to go pray around that turkey's ass, or that salaki, that turkey butt, that pork butt, and he does not smell it. He don't hear you. You understand what I'm saying? Those prayers that you hope that everything is good and you call yourself giving thanks, he ain't trying to hear it. Because you asking him to give thanks for something he told you not to do. He told you he what?
I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
He's not going to smell in your solemn assembly. He's not going to stand around and listen to that BS you spout out your mouth about, Lord, we give thanks to you today. You understand what I'm saying? That falls on deaf ears with the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? Read that from the top, brother. Tell them where you at again.
SHOW&quot, this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I hate, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
He ain't trying to hear it. He ain't trying to smell it. That should mean something to you, man. All Christians want to sit there and say, is the New Testament this or the Old Testament this? You pick and choose what you want to follow. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not the way this works, man. That's not the way the commandments and the laws and the statutes in this book work. You have to follow them all. You understand what I'm saying? And he's telling you that you're not following something, and he hates and he despises it, man. Now I'm finna get into the part that's really gonna be heavy. You understand what I'm saying? Drop that, brother. Go to the book of Leviticus chapter 11. We finna get into what's called the food laws. You understand what I'm saying? And when come Thanksgiving, when you sitting there around that turkey and around that ham and around that turducken and around that and around the shrimp and the pork and the crab and the lobster, all these different things, understand something. It's unlawful to you, Israel. All these other nations, they can go and do what they want to do. They can eat all these unlawful foods. They can take their job, the job that these certain animals have, and they can eat them and call it good. You can't, man. That's right. You can't do that. You weren't supposed to do that. You have laws and statutes that tell you what you can eat and what you cannot eat. And we finna dive right into it. Give it to him, bro.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses.
And who spake unto who?
The Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel.
Of who?
The children of Israel.
Of who?
The children of Israel.
That's you, Black, Hispanic, and Native American, Indian, man, woman, and child. This is a message, a commandment given from the Most High to Moses and Aaron to give to us. Keep reading.
Saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat, Salakia. Ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
Understand something. All the beasts on the earth are not meant for your consumption.
Right.
When it comes down to certain foods, there are certain foods that we can eat, and there are certain foods that we cannot eat. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the book speak. Read.
SHOW&quot, verse 3. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud, among the beasts that shall ye eat.
You hear that? That gave you 3 prerequisites of an animal that you can eat. It part of the hoof, it splits, read it again. Don't let me read it. Read it again.
SHOW&quot. Whatsoever parteth the hoof.
Part of the hoof. That's 1 requirement.
And is cloven-footed.
That's 2 requirements.
and cheweth the cud.
That's the third requirement. Now tell me, what animal that we know of that you eat, that is lawful, that you can eat? What the animal that did that just describe? It's well, a couple of them, but what's the first one that comes to everybody's mind? The first one that comes to everybody's mind, I'm gonna tell you what it is. That's that good old cow. That's that good old steak. You understand what I'm saying? That's beef. You understand? That's what's for dinner. You understand what I'm saying? Read, bro.
SHOW&quot, verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them.
All right. Now we just went to what you can eat. Now we're going to what you can't eat. Read.
That chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof.
Now remember, Salakia, it's all right, brother. It didn't sit there and say and. It sit there and said or. Read that from the top one more time.
SHOW&quot, verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof.
Now that's a no-brainer to a lot of us, because in the hood, when's the last time we seen a camel? When we go to the zoo. So we don't see camel running around, so we know that ain't something that we gonna pick up and eat. But guess who will go over somewhere else and call that a delicacy and chew that up? The heathen that we sit there and learn from. You understand what I'm saying? That's who go eating something like that. And understand something, it's being told to us by the book because we following the heathen and doing what the heathen do. It's being told for us not to do it because we were doing it. You understand what I'm saying? We had to be told not to eat it. Keep reading.
SHOW&quot, he is unclean unto you. Verse 5. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof.
Understand something. These animals are real life animals. This is not fictional. This is not something that's being made up. You understand what I'm saying? You can go and Google these animals. I'm going to tell you what a coney is, but I'm going to let the book speak a little more. Read, brother. Salakia.
SHOW&quot, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean unto you. Verse 6. And the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof.
Understand something. The coney and the hare, if you pay attention to what's going on, those are rabbits. And we have rabbits. I see rabbits here in North Carolina. You understand what I'm saying? That is something that is not clean. That is not something that we can consume, Israel. Understand something. You can let this oppressor go out here and make rabbit stew. You can let this oppressor go out here and make rabbit steaks or whatever the hell they do with a rabbit. You cannot do it.